The best part of the Fate of the Furious for me was the banter between the really charismatic cast, specifically when The Rock and Jason Statham pay each other out. And I think the line went, "I'm going to knock your teeth so far down your throat, you're going to need to shove a toothbrush up your ass to brush them." And then they smile at each other, and my whole cinema just absolutely laughed at that moment. It was a really fantastic moment that these two former enemies come together. And now this is a huge stretch considering how much of a villain Jason Statham was in the last movie, and I think he even killed one of their family members in the last movie. But again, I think number 7 was such a mess of a film. You guys can go back and listen to that podcast. While it had a really fantastic ending, I'm specifically talking about the send-off to Paul Walker, I do believe that movie was a complete and utter mess. And I think generally fans give it a pass because considering what happened during the production of that film. And, so we're just going to let some things go here. But what I really love is that these two characters, these two enemies, are coming together and are fighting Cypher. And I love the back and forth between Roman, Tyrese Gibson, and Scott Eastwood, and Ludacris and Ramsey. And on top of that, you got a character uniting the team, Mr. Nobody, played by Kurt Russell, who is one of the best, or one of the greatest action stars of all time. It's just oozing these really charismatic characters, these really colorful characters, and I don't think people understand how hard that is to pull off. It's very hard to have all these characters and make it work. And there are so many movies that just screw this up. Like, look at Batman vs. Superman, for instance. There's so many characters in that movie and it just falls to pieces. Look at the mess of Suicide Squad. It's an absolute mess. Hell, if they had the cast and crew of the Fast and the Furious franchise, they could have made a really fantastic or really fun Suicide Squad movie. I really do believe that. And I get why people think Fast and Furious is a dumb franchise. I get it. It's over the top. Yeah, it's over the top action, but it's very good at what it does. And handling an assortment of characters like it's depicted in this movie with excellently crafted action set pieces is very difficult to do.